listen, it's already starting. Work is already starting to come in. I'm getting calls, man. People are calling already. So I'll wait till you guys come on in the room. My apologies. Matter of fact, while we wait, why don't we just play a little guitar? We'll do that. What's going on? We got y'all back in the house. Good, good. Listen, my apologies. People are already calling to see like what's my schedule like already. I'm like, man, we just got into 2021. People are already calling, which is a good thing. So I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. So, but I'm like, man, I'm on a live right now, man. Let me handle this, and then I'll get back to you. But my New Year's was great, man. Honestly, I brought the New Year's doing a live stream church service. So I played at this church service yesterday. It was like a live stream situation. It was really cool. I did 3 songs acoustically. I Will Exhaust You. What other songs did I do? Let me go back and look at my notes. I did some stuff from like some Hillsong stuff or whatever. That's really a lot of stuff that I was doing. So Do It Again, I Will Exhaust You, and What a Beautiful Name. So that's what I did yesterday. And then I was able to like be able to leave the little stream and get home in enough time to bring in the new year at the house, so which was cool. So yeah, Happy New Year to everybody. I'm excited to jump into the new year with both feet, get things started, doing a lot of amazing things, a lot of positive things. You know what I'm saying? I'm super excited. Happy New Year from Mississippi, dude. Saw the Chrisette Michelle video. Dope. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. It was an honor of mine to work with Chrisette. We haven't worked together and it's been a while since I moved to Atlanta. We did one thing, but just getting back into the swing of things. After my daughter was born, trying to get back into the swing of like working with artists and stuff. So it's really cool. Ernest, if you have a question about the cost of Kerry's camp, just email support@kerry2smooth.com so I can make sure I remember who I'm talking to. All right. Let's go back and see. Happy New Year, Joseph. What's up, bro? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. It's a lot of New Year's in here. Sweet. I appreciate it. Can you pick Amazing Grace? Yes, I can pick Amazing Grace. Happy New Year. You are a blessing. Been a camper for months. Man, I've grown exponentially. I love that. I love that. I love seeing and hearing about growth. I love picking. Sweet. Sweet. Thank you so much. Okay, cool. Do It Again is one of my favorites to play in service. Yeah, man, that song was so powerful. And we did it acoustically, so it was just me and her, man, but it was just like, you could feel the presence definitely in the room. It was amazing. Happy New Year. I've been been trying to grip on using the band box, it says, but they really don't do much work. This is really tracks. Okay, cool. I understand. Happy New Year from Italy. That's what's up. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Bro, can you do a quick one on Amazing Grace? I'm not playing Amazing Grace right now, but I appreciate you asking. I mean, I got plenty of videos that I've done on Amazing Grace, so I'm sure you can probably find them. Lafayette, Louisiana in the house. That's what's up. But yeah, so I want to hear from you guys. What are you guys like, expecting for the new year? Those Hamilton chords for Best Friend were crazy. I got it. Sweet. That's what's up. Yeah. What are you guys expecting for the new year? I know everybody, or not everybody, people usually do like New Year's resolutions or stuff like that. But what are you looking to try to gain? Are you looking to gain more knowledge on how you play guitar, personal life stuff? Like, what are you guys doing? I really want to know from you guys what's important that you have, to outline what you're expecting for this year coming up. Also, too, if you're brand new to this channel, go and click the bell, subscribe first and click the bell to be notified, because I'm going to start doing a lot more of these lives this year. That's something that I talked to my team about, trying to be more present in doing the lives on YouTube, because you guys are definitely a big supporter in what I do. So I want to make sure I'm catering to you guys as well. So it's going to be something that I'm going to try to focus in on more, but I want to make sure you guys are when I'm jumping on or when I'm doing something, I don't want you guys to miss out. It says, man, play with the band for the first time the other day, being able to apply what I've been learning from the Campus 100. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm trying to gain more knowledge. I want to become a better guitarist and not procrastinate on practicing and getting better. Dope. That's what's up. Learning the number system, learning more scales, getting better altogether. I love that. Listen, like, you know, if you're not a camper already, you should definitely become a camper. But like being subscribed to this channel, I'm gonna definitely try to work on more material that's gonna help you guys grow in your craft. But the stuff that I do here on YouTube is just really like an appetizer. If you really want the main course and you want the dessert, and then you want like the extra seasonings on your food, then you definitely should check out Kerry's Camp, because it's, I mean, I have all the things, and that's really like the flagship of what I do. That's really I put, you know, my love and everything into Kerry's Camp. I said I'm expecting to get my quartet tone down, sweet, and pay full subscription to Kerry's Camp. That's what's up, Lonnie. It says I can't live stream on my phone. How do you do it? If you have the app on your phone, just go and there's like a little plus sign at the bottom. Just click on that. Enjoy the Hamilton tutorial. Appreciate it. How do you do a tutorial on gospel songs, Reckless Love by... So, oh, I hope you do. Man, I'll, you know, I'll add it to the list. I got a lot of things that are on the list, so I'm just, you know, just trying to see how to prioritize everything, because I want to make sure that I'm getting information out that's going to go to the masses. That's really what I try to do initially before I start to do niche stuff, unless you're a camper. I've been learning songs from your site. I really want to branch out and be more professional. Sweet. How would you suggest going about this? So Joseph, it depends on where you live. I would definitely say that you want to definitely like start networking, start going to jam sessions, start seeing people who may need a guitarist, and start building your resume from there, you know what I mean? And then start posting videos and tagging some of your favorite artists. If you feel strong enough that you know the material well enough, start doing stuff like that. That's how you're gonna start getting people to start noticing you. Also, the advice about navigating Kerry's Camp is using the roadmap. That's what the roadmap is there for, in order to help kind of show you where you need to be. And then you want to focus in on areas of weaknesses. Like, I don't know what specific areas that you may not be as strong in, but that's where you want to put the majority of your focus. A lot of people say that they're going to leave 2020 and 2020. But in reality, I know for myself, I'm facing all my problems and defeating them. But that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So yeah, I'm excited about this year. I'm excited about, you know, definitely doing more this year in the community for Kerry's Camp, also on YouTube, and just in general, you know, just for the guitar community and just in general, you know what I mean? My New Year's resolution in the camp is to master this guitar this year. That's what's up. You can definitely do that. Love the content, but go Irish. Man, hell no. Roll Tide till I die, bro. If you're Irish, bro, we're about to beat the brakes off y'all today. It's about to be really disrespectful. I hope one day you can teach Pusher Love by Justin Timberlake. Listen, I got a lot of songs. I mean, the thing about Kerry's Camp is like, we teach you the concepts, and that way in your own private time, it's a song you want to learn, you know how to do that. You know what I mean? So that's definitely what you guys can do. So, bruh, if not 40, we probably gonna hang more than 40. We probably gonna put 50 on them boys, man. It's probably gonna be real disrespectful. Have you thought about doing guitar reviews as a part of your YouTube platform? Yeah, we just talked about that. So the thing about doing guitar reviews, number one, I have to have companies or whatever send me stuff. I do have some guitars that I can go and start doing some stuff, but that's something that we talked about with my staff. We had a meeting talking about what we want to, what the plan is, what the goal is to do for next year, for this year actually, going in, you know, what the strategy is, so that way we can then get that stuff done. What I love about you most is you remain humble, sweet. Appreciate that. At the young age of 69, I've learned so much from you, because you make, oh man, I appreciate that, man. That's really what it's all about. I just want to be able to inspire people to learn, to want to like have fun playing this guitar, because it's so much fun that you can do. I'm from the Bend, got to run it up. Listen, you got to support who you support. Listen, I love you guys, but we're probably gonna beat y'all by 60 today. It's probably gonna be real disrespectful. Probably gonna let, you know what I'm saying, our little freshman young bull get in and like, you know, drop a couple points on y'all too. Do you guys know 4 bottom strings on a guitar is the same as a ukulele? Great information, great information. Great you put that out there. So yeah, so I definitely want to, just check in with you guys and just see how you guys are doing. Let you know what the expectation is because I got a lot of things that I'm planning on doing, especially if you're a camper. But I'm gonna definitely like cater to you guys here on YouTube because I don't want to let you guys go neglected as well. So if you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe and click the bell to be notified because I'm gonna be doing a lot more lives this year. I want to buy a pedal. How do you feel about the Boss GT100? I've never personally, Sydney, I've never used it, so I can't really advocate for it. I'm more of a Boss ME80 guy. That's what I got on the floor right over here right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can see that, but that's what I got on the floor right now. So I love the Boss ME80. So that's what I can advocate for because I've used it. I know it personally. I know that board, like I know what it can and can't do. So I don't like to speak on things that I don't know about, nearly as much. So Strat or Jazz Master, it depends on what you're playing and depends on what you're comfortable with. But for me, in this particular, mode of where I'm playing, I prefer a Jazz Master over a Strat. Do you think guys wanted to? We would have beat the brakes off of OU too, bro. Like, listen, we're not Florida. We're not Florida. Yeah. Planning on getting Kerry's camp this year. Sweet. I love the content. Sweet. That's what's up. I would love to hear you and Jubu Smith collaborate. Yeah, I mean, if I can get in contact with Jubu, but I don't know that, like I said again, people have different priorities in what they're trying to do. And you never know what's going on. So I've reached out to Jubu since I've been here, but it's just kind of like hard to kind of get in contact with him. So great work, Kerry. Keep up the great work. Appreciate it. I'm sure you get this question like this a lot, but what steps should I be taking in order to learn theory? So Calvin, are you a camper? If you're a camper, then you need to go work on the number system. If you're not a camper, you should definitely become one. Go to kerryscamp.com, KERRYSKAMP.com. Is this your full-time job? Yes, music is my full-time job. I've worked very hard to become a full-time musician, teacher, session guy. That's all I do full-time. I don't do anything else outside of it. Yes, I know Agape, Jerry. Yep, I know Agape very well. Cage Camp is worth every penny and even more. I'm considering a senior citizen and I'm on a fixed income, so every dollar counts. I definitely recommend Carrie's Camp. Do it. Listen, the campers are speaking. They're telling you the truth. They're telling you facts. How long have you been playing and teaching? Well over 20 years, like almost 25 years. I'm good at playing. Any tips on getting my skills out there? Social media. The internet is free. Like, so use platforms like Facebook, like Instagram, tag artists that you know what I'm saying? And then that's a great start. I don't know what to start. So you want to tag artists or cover songs that, popular artists are dropping. So if they drop a new single, cover that song. That's what you should do. And then tag the artist. You never know who's paying attention. You never know if your stuff will be like seen on. You can use TikTok. I mean, there's a lot of different platforms that you can use in order to like bring attention to yourself in a positive light by showcasing your craft. Is it possible to apply the number system to a minor key? So Danielle, we never use a minor key. We always associate everything with the major key. So that way you can use the same format and formula every time that you play. So don't think about it in a minor. It doesn't matter if it starts on a minor key. It's always related to a major key. Your lessons have helped me so much. Thank you, Kerry. Appreciate it, Tommy. Hello, love. Hello from Ghana. That's what's up. If you had any gigs with one guitar, which would it be? It'd probably be a Jazz Master. That's probably what it would be. Just because I feel like that guitar embodies more of my voice than what I hear, and it's more versatile to me. I'm able to do a wide spectrum of genres. Doesn't matter if it's pop, it doesn't matter if it's R&B, doesn't matter if it's singer-songwriter, doesn't matter if it's CCM. I'm able to cover like a lot of ground with that kind of guitar. What goes through your mind while you're soloing? I want to have a conversation. I want to become one, so that way the people in the audience, when they're hearing me or whatever, they feel what I'm saying. That's the biggest thing. Like I want to make that connection that I'm penetrating someone's soul, that they know that like, oh man, I felt what he was doing. That's the biggest thing. So if I cover their songs on guitar only without singing, I sang through the guitar. Do I have to say the person's name of the song that I'm covering? You don't have to say the person's name. I mean, you could, or you could put it in the caption. There's a lot of different ways to be creative. What up? Question. I'm paying my crew to play with me, but how do I keep them consistent with the rehearsal schedule, their schedule? Any tips? So you have maybe if you pay for rehearsals. I mean, I know it's tight. It's tough being in charge of a band and trying to run a band. So saying that you'll pay for rehearsals, people usually show up when they're going to pay, and then you have to make it like it's their thing as well. Because if it's only your thing, after a while, people like lose the zeal to want to keep doing it. So it's just different things. So maybe paying for rehearsal could possibly help. What guitar do you use? I use a lot of different guitars. Right there, I have behind me is a Les Paul. And then I have a whole bunch of guitars. So I use a lot of different guitars. And I'm getting a few guitars made and sent to me. I've been following you, many of your videos. What can I do to enhance my improvisation skills? Jason, are you a camper? If not a camper, you definitely want to become a camper. Go to kerryscamp.com, KERYSKAMP.com, and I will show you how to unlock the fretboard to kind of get out of that rut where you just kind of stay in that same space. More focus, less practice. Cool. It says, do you listen? No, I don't. I haven't listened to. Damn, I wish I had that many. Time, man. It takes time to build the repertoire. You know what I mean? You don't just get guitars like this overnight. Love your consistency in your lessons. Is it true that guitarists who know how to play really good rhythm get more gigs? Well, I would probably say, yeah, that's probably true because nobody's hiring people just to solo. They need you to do more than that. Do you still get butterfly feelings when you hit a memorable riff? No, I don't get butterflies. I don't. No, I don't. I don't get that. Thank you for all you do. Not enough R&B guitar content creators out there. Too much shredding. I mean, I feel you. Yeah. Happy New Year. Cool. So I just wanted to check in with you guys, man. Hopefully you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys have a great year. Hope you guys just do amazing things. All these questions about Agape. So Agape is probably if it's hard to get content from him. I mean, you never know. I mean, people work and do other stuff. You never know what their priority is, or he might be introverted. You never know. So like that's a question. Like I mean, I'm not his spokesperson, so I can't tell you everything about him. I'm not his I don't live with him. You know what I mean? How do you feel about? That's just how do you feel with all of us asking for advice from you? I mean, I don't mind it. That's what I signed up for. I would feel pretty important. It's not that I feel important. It's just the fact that like I mean I feel that people value what I have to say and they want to ask questions. Ever start it says each strat serves a different purpose. But what strats are you keeping? And if you can only have one. If I can only have one, I'm probably keeping my Strat that has all my stickers in it because I like those pickup combinations and how it sounds. I use that guitar whenever I have to do like any kind of tracks where I got a solo on. That's probably the main one. So yeah, that's probably the one I would keep. Since I joined Kerry's camp, I see growth and I feel more confident in my playing. That's what it's all about, Robert. That's what it's all about. What are some good Boys to Men songs on guitar? On guitar. When the I forget the name of the song is when the well runs. I don't know what the name of the song. I played it a long time ago. It was a great song. I did it on acoustic guitar. Hey, the days of our life. Don't do this, baby. When the well runs dry, something like that. I don't know. Something I don't know the name of the song, but that's a good song to play on guitar. Have you ever gotten into the rut in your playing guitar? Yes, it happens plenty of times, but I find a way to get out of it. And the way that I normally get out of it is I listen to different music. Sometimes I put on a Spotify playlist, sometimes I put on a YouTube playlist, or I listen to different genres of music. It happens. Everybody gets into a rut sometimes. It happens. It's just human nature. Do you feel it in your heart when it says, do you still feel it in your heart when you jam? Have you ever seen me play, Tommy? If you've ever seen me play or watched any of my videos, you know. If you ever watched anything on my Instagram, you know that I feel it in my heart every time I play. It's the love. I don't care if it's a job or not. Like if it's a job, I take it serious. But like, I mean, I love what I do, so you can definitely see that and hear that and feel that when I'm playing. Hey, Kerry, since I couldn't get the deal last night, how much? So, Charlie, if you want to know how much it costs to join Kerry's camp, please email support@kerry2smooth.com because I want to make sure I'm keeping in contact with whoever I talk to. Do you ever listen to a? No, I've never listened to that. Happy New Year. Hey, you killed it on Let the Guitar Get Some video. Joseph, I appreciate it, man. I was just trying to do my, I mean, I was just trying to make it do its thing. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to make it do what it do. Laugh out loud sounds like a real musician. We don't know the words. We just know the music. Laugh out loud. I don't know that. Did you? I don't. King, the King's Courtyard. Long. I'm trying to see what was said so I can make sure. It's Water Runs Dry. Yeah, that's a great song. Like that's a great song on acoustic. I did that like with this artist Grace Weber like a few years ago, and that, I mean, not that the video went viral. I think because the way she can sing and the way that I can play, it was like a perfect combination. So it definitely had a huge impact. So that's a great song to play on guitar. All right, I'm gonna take a few more questions. What would you classify an intermediate player? An intermediate player has a general knowledge of guitar, can play a couple chords. They may not know all the names and the voicings and all the scales, but they kind of know their way around the guitar. It doesn't mean just because you had a guitar for 7 years or 10 years, that doesn't make you an intermediate player. It's about your application. Do you listen to blues? No. What's the difference between gospel and blues? It's a whole lot. Content, song structure. If you've ever heard gospel music, it's nothing compared. It's nothing even close to blues. Like the chord changes alone in gospel music run circles around blues any day of the week. The similarity I could probably tell you is probably like blues kind of can evict the emotion. Gospel does the same thing, but like in a whole nother spectrum. Your camp is helping me grow tremendously. Thank you, man. That's what it's all about, Warren. Sweet, thank you, Kerry. I love the camp. I've been trying out a lot of other online lessons, but the way you teach just hits home for me. That's what it's all about. I love hearing it. What is the most complex neo soul song? That I don't know. That's a great question. I don't know that what's the most complex. You have a lot of different ideas that people can produce, but like if you all break it down, it's really easy to kind of dissect whatever the song is. That's why you got to have a good format and formula. Ever bust a string in performance? I used to early in my career until I changed the gauge of strings that I use. Happy New Year. Picked up a G&L Strat for my birthday. That's what's up. Do you play other instruments? I play bass. The address is support@kerry2smooth.com. So support@kerry2smooth. What gauge? I use 10s. If I'm playing on electric, if I'm playing on acoustic, I play 11s. You're welcome, Charlie. You're welcome. So yeah, if you're not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe and click the bell to be notified. I'm going to do a lot more of these lives this year. That's the plan. Because like I said, talking to my staff, talking to my team, I realized that I need to be more present. Because you guys are like my family, you know what I mean? So I want to definitely make sure I cater to you guys as well. But if you're looking to go even deeper, like if you love the stuff we do on YouTube, this is like a little light coach, like appetizer. But if you want to go even deeper, you should definitely think about checking out Kerry's camp and becoming a camper. Do you have to play with a pick? You don't have to. Is it recommended? Yes, but you don't have to. Any tips on a good sustain? I used to use this MXR compression back in the day. It was really cool. You know what I mean? Do you find bass or guitar more enjoyable? Guitar, hands down. Like, I mean, bass I only play just for sessions, but like guitar, hands down. Like, hands down. That's why you see it always in my videos. You see me, if you ever follow me on Instagram, you always see that I'm playing like guitar because it's way more fun for me. All right, Kerry, do you mod differences? Do you know the difference between, do you know the difference between a PRS hollow body and a piezo hollow body? Yeah, so the difference is the acoustic ability with the piezo system. Do you master hammer-ons and pull-offs? How do you master? Oh, so if you want to learn how to master pull-offs and hammer-ons, you need to sign up to Kerry's camp and check out those courses, pull-offs and hammer-ons. KERRYSKAMP.com. I love using my trial. Sweet, that's what's up. Maybe some tips on amps and guitar settings for tones. So if you want to know about tones and settings, you can go to Kerry's camp. I have some stuff that talks about tones and settings all the time. But actually, sweet. Kerry, I've been lost in the search for gear, spending too much time searching for the tone. Has this ever happened to you? Yeah, that's why I bought a whole bunch of stuff in the beginning. I used to buy only like American Strats because I thought that they were better, not realizing that like sometimes Mexican Strats are better. Sometimes like the cheaper knockoff Strats, all I gotta do is change the pickup. So there's a lot of different ways. You just gotta ask yourself like, what is the most essential thing that you're trying to do with your guitar? And then once you know what those things, you're able to narrow down exactly what you want to spend your money on, right? What's the most awkward stage moment? The most awkward stage moment. When I was playing for this prominent R&B artist, I was subbing a gig for somebody, but the guitarist didn't tell the artist that I was subbing the gig. Like, so they looked back and they were like, kind of like, who the hell is this person on guitar? Like, sounds good, but I just don't know. So that was an awkward moment because I could tell like they were like trying to figure out who I was. That was an awkward moment. Hi, I hope your family's all well. Yeah, they're great. They're great. I don't listen. This agape thing is funny. I've heard you say to shy away from Ibanez type of guitars. That's just my personal preference. I mean, I wouldn't suggest you guys get an Ibanez in order to play R&B. That's just my personal preference, you know? So just like I wouldn't get a Jackson, like, or a Flying V, you know what I mean? This is just my personal preference. Do you prefer a semi-hollow body or a Stratocaster? Strat, hands down. Which pedal do you use the most? This is which pedal that you use are the most important for your sound that you couldn't go without? All of them. I mean, listen, my tone is in my hands, but like each board provides a certain specific sound. Thoughts on Mint Condition? I love Mint Condition. Are you kidding me? Mint Condition has shaped a lot of my musicality. Like just the approach when I used to play with a band back in the day. Like Mint Condition, I love Mint Condition. And I got a chance to open up for them. Like I think it was probably like 10 years ago. Does the cord that runs from your guitar to your amp affect your tone? Yes, you gotta invest in the cord quality. So like I have custom cables from Merino Custom because it makes a huge difference. So when you first started, did you purchase a lot of DVDs? No, I didn't. I didn't because my parents were like, they didn't really believe in it. I took lessons, like, but I wasn't about to purchase a whole bunch of stuff. Once I got a little money, then I started to buy a bunch of DVDs, and I realized it's not really that didn't work for me. That didn't work for me. So I bought a whole bunch of books too that didn't work for me. How long did you teach Jules the Wolf? I taught him for a while. How good was he before? He was pretty decent. He just needed some fine tuning. You know what I mean? Was he a camper? This is before Kerry's camp was even in conception. I taught Jules way before Kerry's camp was even in conception. Enjoying your channel. Blue Sky looking to expand. That's what's up. Listen, this is how we can help you out. The camp is a valuable asset that doesn't cater to the latest trend. Sweet. Over distortion. That's what's up. Any collabs to look out for this year? We'll just see. I mean, I'm working on a couple records that should be dropping pretty soon. And then I'm going to try to expand a little bit more with doing collaboration. You just got to finding people's like, you know, times and people's schedule. That's probably the biggest thing is just the conflicts with schedule. Thoughts on headless guitar. I just personally wouldn't play them. I just signed up for the free trial on Kerry's camp. That's what's up. I've never played a Jazz Master before. How's it compared to a Strat? So its body shape is a little different. It's like still single coil types of pickups, but I feel like it's a beefier tone. Are Jazz Masters or Les Pauls better for R&B? In my opinion, I feel like Jazz Masters are. Do you ever play fingerstyle type neo soul stuff? It depends, Caleb. Like if it's depends on the song, but there are times, there are moments. You should come to the Caribbean. Yo, book me a ticket, bro. Book me a show, book me a clinic. I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? Do you use octave pedal? I used to, man. I used to use a micropog all the time. But I don't do it anymore. Will you be doing an instrumental album this year? I'm not. My intention is not to do any more albums. I've got an album out called Puppy Love that I did. If you're looking for an instrumental, Sin Desir, that's instrumental. And then I had one called No Ordinary Conversation. But my thing is I just want to play on other people's projects. Like I just want to like get major placements. So that's what I'm looking for. All right, I'm gonna take one more question and I'm gonna have to get ready to get up out of here because we got some more stuff to do. Do you prefer 3 single coils on a Strat? 2 single coils and a humbucker. That's the HSS. That's my whole setup. I hands down, give me that before you give me anything else. How long have you been playing guitar? Well over 20 years. Yeah, well over 20. Do you like, I've never played those pickups, so I don't really know, sir. Have you ever had a single coil noise problem using a Strat in the studio? I don't normally play Strats in the studio. I normally play something that's a little thicker tone, so I've never had that issue. Kerry, if you could buy one microphone for your vocals, which microphone? I'm not an engineer, so I couldn't tell you which one to get. So yeah, I'm not an engineer, so I don't know which one you would get because I don't sing, I play. All right, I'm gonna take one more and then I will see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I gotta get ready for this game. You know what I'm saying? How much are Lambertone pickups? Carlton, I don't know. You would have to go and look at the site. You have to go and look at the site. But I think they're affordable. Desert Island setup, what is that, Tommy? Thank you for your time and answering the questions, our silly questions. No doubt, it's all good. It keeps me alive, it keeps me vibrant. I appreciate it. Have a blessed year, bro. You too, man. You too, definitely. Joseph, man, please stop. Clemson cannot beat Alabama, bro. Clemson's not that good this year. Wanted to upgrade my Warrior guitar pups. You should look into Lambertones. Yes, thanks. I'm a camper. Happy New Year. Sweet. Appreciate it. If you could only take one setup with you to the desert island. First of all, like if I'm going to a desert island, why would I want to take a setup? That's what I'm saying. That to me, I'm a Virgo, so I'm thinking like logically, like why would that's the last thing I want to take to a desert island. But just to humor your question, you can give me my Jazz Master, you can give me my Bad Cat Links, and then my Helix. That's all I need. What are your favorite artists? Usually artists that make me feel something. So, you know what I mean? Thanks for all your lessons. I appreciate it, man. No electricity. Then if there's no electricity, I'm taking an acoustic. Give me my Taylor 714 CE. But I mean, again, if I'm on a desert island, that's the last thing I'm taking is a guitar anyway. You know what I mean? So, all right, man. Love you guys. You guys take care, man. Y'all have a good one and stay safe. Don't eat too much today. Roll Tide.